모든 것이 바뀌길 All me right behind us when we say so Let's go
Hello, everybody. Hello, Army. Welcome to this, your podcast, our podcast, Trivia Ami Boraje, where we interview some of the people in the amazing fandom that BTS's Army is. Today, I have a very special guest, too. I think that I'm gonna say that in every single episode, just so you know. Because the people in this fandom is really special to me. And yeah, I think I have a very special guest. She's also one of the first friends that I made in here. I've since the first moment that I started following her, I thought that she is really talented and such an amazing girl. So yeah, hello Army, how are you?
Hi. Also, I'm so excited to be here, honestly. But I'm fine, thank you. How are you?
I'm really glad that you're happy. Well, tell us, who are you?
Hello, everyone. My name is Gaby, and I'm from Sonora, Mexico, well known as Sonora from Tejan.
Yeah.
I'm a cosmetologist, and I create content on Instagram and YouTube about beauty and makeup, and of course, lots of inspiration by BTS and the K-pop industry. So, yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah, I've seen some stuff that you do on the internet, and I'm always amazed by the fact that those creations, those makeups that you do, inspired by this idol or by that drama that you saw or something like that. It is really amazing. So, when did you started this? Like, when did you went like, maybe I can do makeup online and I can do beauty stuff online?
Like, I mean, I don't know. I decided to like start on the internet, like showing my face to people that doesn't know me. The last year in 2020 was a year of lots of changes in my life, and also like I started this, but I started different. Like it was very different, and like to the like November 2020, I said like, okay, I want to do what I want to do. It's hard to explain because it happened. I got to the point where I thought, you know what? I have to show what I am and what I like. And some of this was inspired by these 7 Korean men, because I embraced myself and what I am, and that's what I started showing to everyone. And that's when really came engagement from other people that really liked what I was. So yeah, it's so weird how it's all like connecting around.
Right. So you can say basically that when you I don't know, like, you internalized kind of the message that BTS had for you, is that when you made that decision and when you started showing yourself as you are, it was like a huge difference in the whole, not just personally, but in how people were reacting to your content.
Yeah, because there was people that have seen my content, but now these people, it's like, it's really you. You're showing yourself. You're really transparent to the camera, and that's what I wanted from the beginning. But now that I'm really doing that, I'm so glad that I can do that, because I can be a character. I can't. I mean, there's people that can, like, amazing. It works for you. But for me, I can't. I can be like Hannah Montana on the internet.
Of course, of course. And I think that's very genuine. Like you're saying, it's not wrong that anybody can create a character. But I think it's very genuine and very bold from you that you you decide that you want to show yourself just as you are, not changing any part of it. Hola, hola. Hoy conocemos a Gaby Encinas, cosmetóloga mexicana que se dedica a crear contenido sobre maquillaje, belleza y mucha inspiración en BTS y la industria del K-pop en general. Comenzó el año pasado, en 2020, con un contenido distinto al que tiene ahora, hasta que, gracias en buena parte a BTS, decidió empezar a crear lo que realmente le gusta y con lo que realmente se identifica. So, this happened when you internalized the message. But when did you start? Like, did it happen? What was that song, that performance that you said, "Oh my God, who is that man?" Because that's how it usually starts.
I started. Well, I knew that Bangtan existed back in 2018 because one of my best friends, it's an army since 2015, almost around there. So I was at her house and there was like the albums. I remember Love Yourself, Her.
Okay.
And I was like checking like the photo book and all the stuff. And I was like, oh, they're cute. But I wasn't like into the music or anything. So one day we were in the car and she was like, oh, I want to show you like BTS. And okay, let's hear some music. It was when Persona came out, like Map of the Soul Persona.
Immaculate.
And she played Boy with Love. I remember, oh mama,
Smart girl.
smart girl. But I didn't feel there. I didn't feel.
Oh my God.
I was like, okay, this is a good song. I like it. It's cool. But I wasn't like into everything. But then we have like pandemic and like, lockdown. And I watched this video reactions from a vocal coach called Brett Rocha. She's from Mexico and I love her. She has amazing content on YouTube.
Okay.
Because I love to sing, but I'm not a professional, so I watched her video. And she reacted to the music video Stay Gold.
Okay.
And wow. I was like, okay, this is good. And then I added like to my Spotify playlist, and then Boy with Love and On, and it was like, okay, that. And from another K-pop artist like Hwasa, Mamamoo, and stuff, like start to hear some from here and there. But I don't know what happened with my Facebook.
Okay.
But you have like Facebook Watch, and you can still see. I don't know. Somebody was spying me what I was listening, because BTS started appearing like in my Facebook Watch page, and it was like this 10-minute long video about Jimin saying "La Shimolala." And
we love to see it.
Yeah, and Jungkook saying "Ding Dong" and all that stuff, and I was like, okay, I see you. And like choreography is dance practice. My Facebook Watch sabotaged me. And
your Facebook Watch is an army. I like her.
So yeah, and then I didn't know I had lots of army people that I was following on Instagram, and for some reason I watched like the Dynamite MV the first minute it came out.
Okay.
And then I knew it was over. I was there, and
Ride or die with them.
that was it.
That was the moment. Well, it was actually a journey. I am really amazed by the story because it wasn't like just that performance or that song that you heard and that you listened to or that you saw and you were like I told you, oh, who is that man? But it was like a gradually growing thing, and that is very interesting to hear. And it's yeah, I think it's very how do I say it? It's very very curious, and I think that listening to Boy with Love, you are a girl with a lot of strength. Listening to Boy with Love and not falling. It's not something that I listen that I
love
hear
that
that
song.
that often.
I really love that song. Like, but I don't know. I just like I'm a person that hears music, but I'm never getting involved with the artist.
Okay.
It's like, okay, I hear the music, I hear some podcasts and stuff, but I'm not like the person who you expect to react or interact on social media with the artist.
Gaby nos cuenta cómo sabía de BTS desde el 2018, ya que una de sus mejores amigas es ARMY desde hace un tiempo. Escuchó Boy With Love y le gustó, pero pasó poco más. Hasta que se topó con un video de Gret Rocha, por cierto, a Gaby le gusta cantar, en el que reaccionaba a Stay Gold. Y poco a poco empezó a escuchar su música y de otros artistas de K-pop.
So that was
And what do you think? Was the difference? Like, what do you think that made you go like, actually join BTS's army? Because I totally feel you. I totally feel you. With the fact that I usually just enjoyed something and that was it. But what was the difference with BTS that made you go like, you know what, I'm going to commit, and then you join BTS's army?
maybe the fact that they show up so vulnerable, like they show us that they're humans and not like this god like up here, like they're here, they
Right.
can be beside me. And I think that made me like want to know more and have more content from them. So I think the connection between BTS and BTS Army, it's special. It's really special. Like, I know that it's not like personal, like from every army, but as a group, as a mass, we have a huge and special connection with them, and I think it's really cute, and I like it. And also like the whole smart thing behind Wings era and like the Map of the Soul era also, it's amazing. And I'm a nerd, so that got me like got my attention, and I had to knew that, and I had to like um see all this Bangtan universe because I love nerdy things.
Yeah, the fact that they kind of stimulated your intelligence, your brain, is always like you're saying, it's like a great point for them.
It's
Because
the great point because
yeah,
like
I totally agree
here,
with you.
Occidental artists is like, okay, you have the song and you have the music video, bye. There's it doesn't exist, like it doesn't exist such interaction. Like, okay, I'm doing the live, but like once a year, maybe twice, and I'm giving you this picture of me, but it was from last year, but I had to got it now from you, but it's like I don't know. I didn't feel the connection, and with them.
Yeah, it's totally understandable actually. That is something that it's really relatable, I think. And I like to think also because when I was watching a little bit of your content, I saw that you are actually very close, or you started enjoying Korean content from before getting to know BTS. So how was that? Like when you found them, it was like the final bone, or it made you go like and then like you already knew that culture. You were like, yeah, this makes sense that they do this like this, and it made you commit even more, or how was it?
I don't think I got like this committed because of the my previous like interaction with Korean culture. I don't think so, but I think it helped like um to understand.
Right.
But like the K dramas, the food and everything that I was into, it's different from the K-pop industry.
Okay.
And I didn't have like this close up to the K-pop industry. So when I started, I was lost because there was terms that I didn't understand. There was like some expressions that I was like, what? What are you talking about? But I can understand, like I could watch some of their content, like I don't know, in the soup, Bon Voyage and stuff, and no, I knew why there was, I don't know, they were looking for a certain kind of food or certain kind of things, but I don't know. I don't think like it was like the fully commitment became to that. I think it's separated
Okay.
because I'm a person that watches lots of series besides Asian or not Asian,
Mm-hmm.
lots of series, lots of movies, and that's a thing from family because my dad does that too, and it's weird, weird. But I don't know. I don't think they were here in the right moment, and they hit me in the right spot because this moment I told you before, like this is so I had this moment when I was reading the Weaver's interview with Yeho, when he tells um, how this came to be a song. And that moment, I was like crying in my room because I knew everything. I knew how he felt because I was feeling the same way.
Right.
And it shocked me that this person, this Korean man that lives really far away from me, can understand what I'm feeling. That was my point where I knew that this was for one.
That is very amazing to see. And then I think that that interview, seeing that, reading that interview, and that it made you feel that way, is something that probably happened to a lot of us, because the way that J-Hope gets so personal in that interview, and how he says that how this is was created, and how everything happened, it is really personal. It is inevitable to feel like they are close to you, because they are truly saying that they feel the way you feel. And I can only imagine that last year it was even more meaningful, right?
It was. It really was. It was a hard year, from for everybody. honestly. For
Of
everybody, it
course.
was a hard year. I had some struggles, like my student life changed, my um, working life changed. Everything was so weird, and knowing that really helped me. It's not like, oh my god, this song saved my life, because it didn't, but it like helped me to say like, okay, I'm not the only one who feels this way, and if I'm not the only one, we can do this, we got this, you know.
Exactly. I think it's very beautiful that they made you feel that way. And that, yeah, that they are so close to us that we kind of feel safe with them. I think I've seen that a lot today, especially for the listeners. Today is Namjoon's Day when we are recording this. Happy Namjoon's Day! We are celebrating our leader's birthday, and we are very very happy, but we are also very very emotional. um,
Yeah, we're so sensitive today.
Everybody is very very emotional, and including me, including you, including everybody, including us. so so yeah, and like I'm telling you, it is being very noticeable through everything that people is posting, and everything that I've seen that people post on their birthdays, because we get that connection, we feel that connection, and it's something that many of us probably are living for the first time in our lives, and it's a great thing that to feel that you have a safe place in Seven Korean Men. That they don't know you personally, but they still can make you feel that way.
I still want them to be my best friends. If you hear this, call me, we can be best friends.
Please, let's be friends. I promise I am a nice person. Gaby nos comenta cómo considera que la vulnerabilidad que nos muestra BTS hace que se sientan cercanos y exista una relación especial entre ellos y ARMY. También destaca lo mucho que le gustan los conceptos artísticos e intelectuales detrás de sus álbums. Aparte, nos dijo que no piensa que su interacción previa con la cultura coreana haya tenido que ver en su relación con BTS, pero sí la ayudó a entender algunas cosas de la misma. Por último, en esta parte nos comenta lo impactante y significativo que fue para ella leer la entrevista de J-Hope en Weavers, donde habla de la creación de This Is, pues la hizo pensar, no soy la única que está pasando por esto, y si no soy la única, podemos hacerlo. So, now that we've talked a little bit about how they helped you through that working, let's say, process, because they help you with your content creation and all of that, I want to know, like, specifically what kind of things have they inspired you to create? Like, what is that a thing that you created because you were listening to this song and the muse just came, or you were watching some of their content and you were like, I want to do something inspired in that, or yeah, what have they inspired you to create specifically?
Specifically, I think that the first time I was like, I want to do this BTS thing, it's when I saw the reviews of the Map of the Soul one online concert.
Okay.
And they came so late because I wasn't sure of doing that. I was so insecure, but then I had this group of friends. You know them. You know,
Most of them, of course. Yeah.
we're all from Twitter. They were like, "You have to do this." They encouraged me. So I did, and I did a makeup series inspired from the looks of the Mod One online concert, and they were from the solos. It was like
Okay.
time, filter, inner child, ego, shadow, persona, and moon.
Oh, so beautiful.
I love them all, and I think my Instagram feed was like to the next level when I posted them.
It
So
just
yeah,
got
that
better.
was like one per week I did, I think. And now I think I could done like two per week, but I was still like I didn't feel the security like to keep producing that kind of content. So now I do. Really, now I do. It's so hard because now I'm working, and at that time I wasn't working. So it's so weird. But I really love them. And then um, the paintings from Jungkook from his birthday,
Okay.
and someone told me you should like post this on Weavers, and I was like, no, I don't want to post it.
Why would I do that? I agree with that person. You should. I
Someone
mean,
posted from someone posted them and tagged me, and I was
oh
like,
my
oh my
god.
god, Caro, si estás escuchando esto, te amo, pero te pasaste, te amo mucho. So yeah, this was one of my really good friends. She posted the picture of it was a portrait from Suga that
Okay.
Jungkook did, and it was beautiful. And I saw that, and I already saw that before, but I was like, okay, what can I do from his birthday? Like I I did my time makeup back to the Mod One series, and my group of friends said, okay, we're gonna do art for Jungkook's birthday, and my head was blank. It was a blank, nothing in my head. And I started like looking for his paintings, and I saw the portrait, and I saw like the sunset, the purple sunset.
Okay.
And I thought both were beautiful, and I didn't knew which one should I do first. But then I saw the portrait, and it was like this part of me like came out and said, I feel this way. I feel this way. I feel like I'm this portrait. And I translated that to my face. And that's how the video came out. And I'm so proud of that video. Honestly, I'm proud of that video because it was so good. I did it
It
like
really
at
was. I
2
saw
a.m.
it. I watched it when you put it out, and it really is amazing. It is very well done, and it is very, I don't know, it's very meaningful. You can kind of feel the emotion that you had when you were doing that makeup. So it's
And I
amazing.
was feeling that way. Honestly, I was feeling like this uh sort of emotions exploding inside me, but I didn't know how to translate everything out.
Right.
And I did. And
Hmm.
I know makeup, it's like some people it's like, no, it's only for beauty and to enhance your beauty and stuff. But makeup is art, you know?
It
Makeup is
really
art.
is.
You can do lots of things with that. You can like create and show your feelings and your emotions through that. Because I love editorial makeup. So that's my
Okay.
thing, honestly. And that was the moment when I said, okay, I can do more of these things. And then I did the sunset makeup, but it was like more on the social side.
Okay.
it wasn't so editorial, honestly. And yeah.
Yeah, it's
uh,
very amazing. I think it's amazing to listen to that, how they inspire you to create that, especially that one that JK is inspired to make up, because I remember, like I'm telling you, I remember that when I saw it, I was very impressed. I was like, that is a great makeup. So everybody, for the listeners, if you haven't watched it, if you haven't seen that video, go ahead at Gaby Encinas on Instagram and you can see it. It's amazing. You won't regret it. Let's say this one of the first questions. If What is your favorite one from the Mods One inspired makeups? Which is your favorite one?
oh, I have a tie. I have a tie. It's like filter and inner child. I can't decide.
Oh, the soulmates. Why do you do this to me?
Because
Why? Tell me.
I
Explain
love
me.
them in different ways. But if I have to choose one, I think I'll choose filter.
Okay.
It's so sexy, like Jimin. Like Jimin on that performance is so sexy.
He really is.
And I think the video, like the whole video, came as I wanted to, came out as sexy as Jimin.
Okay.
I think.
It's the whole production that makes you go like, yeah, that is my favorite one. Oh, that's great. I think that yeah, I think it's amazing. I love to listen how they manage without knowing completely, because I think that they have to know that they inspire us in some way, but without knowing completely and specifically, they manage to inspire us in so many ways. And I think that is one of the things that I enjoy the most, seeing that there's so much talented people in here, that it is amazing to see how many things can come from just seeing or listening or watching seven Korean men. Seven Korean hugely talented men. So yeah, you became an army, and all of this happened, and you had this amazing internalizing situation in which you got better, and you got inspired by them. And after all this time that has happened, what keeps you here? Like, because like we were saying a little while ago, it can happen sometimes that when we start enjoying something, we have this rush, and we just want to enjoy as much things as we can. And but then it fades. It can fade away. It doesn't happen always, but it can happen that it just fades away. The feeling goes away, because it's a feeling. But it has been some time since you started enjoying their music, and standing them, and being this part of this beautiful fandom. And what keeps you here to this day? Like, what do you think it is that doesn't change anything, that feeling doesn't fade away?
I think that the message they keep telling us,
Okay.
and how they can keep the connection with us, not only through like Bangtan TV, or like through Weavers, through Twitter. We always have something, and they try to be connected with us. But and I'm so amazed, honestly. I'm so amazed by them, because they're always working, and I know that because I'm always working too. But is this like the effort that they put into us? They put effort into the relationship they have with Army, and I think that's the thing that keeps me here. Because they really care about like the fandom, not like as individuals, but as a whole group.
A whole group, of course.
They give Army the place army they think deserves in their lives.
Of course.
That's beautiful. I think that's really
That
beautiful. Everyone can do that.
that really is beautiful. And yeah, like you're saying, not everybody does that, and it's something that we learn to appreciate in this fandom, and I'm really happy that that is one of the things, or the main thing, that keeps you here in this amazing place. Los previews del concierto Mods One fueron el primer contenido de BTS que la inspiró a crear algo, pero se sentía insegura, hasta que su grupo de amigas, a las que quiere mucho, la motivó a hacerlo. Y así creó looks de maquillaje inspirados en cada uno de los solos, que, según ella nos comenta, llevó a su feed de Instagram al siguiente nivel. Y de hecho nos comentó, entre una complicada decisión que tuvo que tomar, que su favorito fue el de Filter de Jimin. También para el cumpleaños de JK hizo un maquillaje editorial inspirado en un retrato que él hizo. Y para cerrar esta parte nos cuenta cómo considera que el mensaje que siempre nos transmiten y el esfuerzo e importancia que le dan a ARMY es lo que la mantiene en este hermoso fandom. So now let's do the fast questions to move that brain a little bit. It's not they're not much. They're just a few. But yeah. First, what is your favorite Love Yourself Answer song?
Oh my
Your
god.
face.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna screenshot that.
I forgot. I forgot. When I was at school and there was a huge question and I was like, oh my god, I knew that.
I totally understand you. It's not my intention to make you have a mental breakdown right now. But you can do it. How Swiss. How Swiss.
That's my favorite album, honestly.
You see, this was organized. BTS's magic made me do it.
Let yourself answer. It's Euphoria. It's my favorite song. It's my favorite song. It's like,
of course, makes total sense. Second, do you have a favorite BTS Run episode? Run BTS, I'm sorry, it was the other way around.
Run BTS. One of the first episodes where they go to this what's it called? Like to the roller coaster.
Oh, okay.
And how it's like
dying. Oh my god, I love him so much.
It was so good. I had so much fun. And from the new ones, I love the one where they made kimchi.
Okay.
It was a really good one, but I was hungry the whole episode.
Yeah, it is very difficult. Every single time I feel that way every single time they cook in a Run episode because you know.
Or in the soup too.
Or in the soup, yeah. Difficult times.
Yeah.
The one the first that you said, in the roller coaster and all of that. I really love that episode. I want to hug Hobie all the time. I feel like I have to protect him from this world. From this world evil machines.
JK was like, yeah, let's do this again.
Yeah, and JK was so, yeah, I love this.
And I understand both of them.
Totally. I don't have a side in this.
Yeah.
And third, last but not least, do you have a very favorite Bon Voyage season?
Oh, I don't.
You like them all four the same?
But I have a favorite moment.
Okay.
I can't remember which one. It was like first or second season where Jungkook was singing like I have no money, and he like took his hat and put it on the floor and started singing, and then Jimin came and like had a few I had money.
Okay. He had cash.
He had cash, and he was like, okay, there's some cash. And Jungkook was like, huh? Run.
Bye.
Bye. And they started running, and everyone was so... and you were like, what happened? That's my favorite moment.
That's amazing. And last but not least, I said this with the last one, with the third one, but I just got another one and I have to make it now. Do you have a favorite performance? Dynamite performance?
Favorite Dynamite performance?
Because there were like a million and we love to
Americans,
see it.
America's Got Talent performance of Dynamite.
Okay, that's great.
Where they were everywhere. They were
really
everywhere. It was like Jimin on the roof, and someone here, and someone in a car, and here and there, and I was like, yes.
I love it. Sus respuestas para las preguntas rápidas fueron: primera, canción favorita de Love Yourself Answer, Euforia. Segunda, episodio favorito de Run BTS, en el que van a las montañas rusas, y de los nuevos, en el que preparan kimchi. Tercera, temporada favorita de Bon Voyage. No pudo elegir, pero nos contó que su momento favorito fue cuando JK empezó a cantar que no tenía dinero, Jiminji le da un billete y JK sale corriendo con ese dinero. Y la cuarta, performance favorito de Dynamite, respondió que la de America's Got Talent. Well, everybody, Gaby, this was it. We made it. Yeah. We had this beautiful episode that I really, really enjoyed. I hope you did too. And is there anything that you want to say to say goodbye to the listeners?
So thank you for listening to this episode of the podcast. I'm so happy I was invited here. I love you, Vic. And I hope you stay tuned to hear more of the stories, because there's lots of armies that's gonna show up here, and we all have different stories. So stay tuned.
That's true. I love you too, Gaby, and I'm really happy and excited that you accepted and that you were here and that we had a really, really fun time. So yeah, everybody, to the listeners, I really hope you enjoyed this episode. If you want to find the podcast, you can do it on Instagram at triviaboraje. If you want to send any business issue, or you want to be here, or you want to send something to the podcast, you can do it to the email triviaboraje@gmail.com. And if you want to follow Gaby anywhere, you can find her at her social media that is
Gaby with YEMYA. And that's my username on Twitter, TikTok, and Instagram.
That's right. Thank you, everybody, for listening. We'll listen to each other next time.
Bye.
We were only 7, but we have fear. 둘, 셋 하면 모든 것이